Alright guys, let's get started with our fish prints. You're going to be having a piece of styrofoam in front of you today, and we're going to draw at least 3 fish into the styrofoam. You're going to take your drawing utensil, and I'm going to use a pen here today to show you. And to start off with your first fish, so we want to fit like 3 of them in there. So I'm going to start off with an oval. Make sure you leave enough room on the sides to add some fins. So when you draw, it might get caught and it might want to kind of rip it. So turn your drawing utensil on its side if it starts to do that. So I'm going to start off by drawing an oval. Okay. And it doesn't need to be a perfect oval. It'll be okay if it's a little off. I'm going over it a few times to make a nice dent into it. You don't want to go all the way through though. You don't want to make a hole in it. You just want to make a little dent in it. Next, let's give our fish an eye. So I'm going to draw a circle. Go around a couple times, and then I like to put a dot in the middle. Fish lips. We could put like a smile there, or you could go like this to create some fish lips. Go over it again. Back fin. Make sure you're pressing in, and then draw some lines here. Top fin. Bottom fin, and then you could even do another fin down here, smaller one. Add some decoration into it. You could do zigzag lines, any type of lines that we've worked on, you could add into your fish here. Now, for the rest of it, I want you to fit in at least 2 more fish. Okay? Here's some other ideas, some other fish that I came up with, or you could even try a jellyfish too, like this one. Go ahead. Alright guys, welcome back. Once we're ready for the print making part, we're going to be having some stations off to the side, where we're going to have an inking station, and then you're going to be putting on the inks on your styrofoam. I'm going to use this one as an example today. We're going to have different colors off to the side. Each day I might change it up depending on which group. Today for this example I'm going to show you with turquoise. It might be a different color that you'll get to use for the day. You're going to have the plastic piece down, and then you're going to have one of these brayers here, and this is for rolling out the paint onto the styrofoam. This is very important. In the beginning you need to tap it a little bit. You want to get a little bit of the ink on here, and then you're going to bring it down here. We want to try to even it out on the roller because we don't want too much on our roller here. So I'm going to go this way and this way, trying to make it even on my roller. Now right now it's not very even, so I need a little bit more on there. Just kind of tap it. And this is especially important if you're the first one coming over here. As you go back and forth, more ink is going to get onto your brayer. Okay? It's getting a little bit more even. And you can kind of hear that sound. That means it's almost ready for the ink to go on the styrofoam. So I'm going to come over here, and I'm just going to go ahead and roll it right over top. Okay? And I want to go all the way to the edge of my work. Okay? Getting a little more ink on there. Going back and forth. And really look at your styrofoam to make sure that it's getting covered evenly. Okay? I think I have a good amount of ink on there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this back to my seat and I'm going to be doing some print making. So I'm going to set this off to the side so you can kind of see how the print's going to be done now. So I'm going to take this right here and I'm going to go ahead and put the paper on top of it. Okay, so it's down here, so I'm putting it on top carefully. And I'm going to rub the back of it using my palm. I'm going to do this a little while, and I'm even going to push in a little bit. Okay. Once I feel like it's ready, I'm going to peek by holding one side down and lifting up one side over here. It looks like it's almost covered up. I'm going to do a little bit more rubbing before I pull it all the way off. Okay. So I think it's ready to go. I'm going to pull it off and voila, look at that, guys. That's a pretty good print that I came up with there. Now, it was a little bit lighter in some areas, so hopefully on the next one I can get a little bit darker in some of these areas here. All right, guys, good luck with your prints today.